China is a vast cultural sphere shaped by 5,000 years of history and a population of 1.4 billion. If you are unfamiliar with Chinese personality and culture, you may make mistakes, and such mistakes can make it challenging to form close relationships with Chinese people. I hope today's video will serve as a key to understanding China. The first unique characteristic of Chinese people is their emphasis on group harmony. They value relationships and collective harmony over individual interests in both workplace and personal relationships. Building trust within the network is extremely important. Second, they have a pragmatic mindset. Chinese people tend to focus on practical benefits and results. This is closely related to the intense historical struggle for survival. Third, the concept of Mianzi face. Face is not just a symbol of personal pride, but also a representation of social trust and honor. Words and actions that give someone face strengthen relationships, while causing someone to lose face can break them. Fourth, perseverance and patience. They are willing to wait and prepare for long-term goals. In business and personal relationships, they value consistency over impatience. The first thing Chinese people like is showing respect. It is essential to speak and act in ways that respect age, position, and experience. Second, offering small gifts as a gesture of goodwill. It's a good idea to bring a small gift when meeting someone for the first time or visiting their home. Specialties from your hometown or meaningful items are even better. Third, making an effort to maintain relationships. Checking in even when there is no special reason, and sending messages during holidays or special occasions creates a favorable impression. The first thing Chinese people dislike is public criticism. Actions that cause someone to lose face are a significant offense. Second, disrespecting their culture or history. Avoid making jokes or disparaging remarks about Chinese traditions, history, or politics. When invited to a Chinese home, there are several etiquette rules to follow. Bring a gift. Tea, fruit, health products, or local specialties are good choices. But avoid giving clocks or white and black flowers, as they have negative connotations. You can build friendships with Chinese people if you are familiar with the following. First, develop long-term trust. Don't rush, show steady reliability. Second, share common interests. Food, travel, family stories, and sports are good topics. Third, exchange small favors and help. Mutual assistance deepens relationships. Chinese cuisine contains thousands of years of history and culture. Its roots and characteristics are as follows. First, the balance of flavors. The philosophy of yin-yang harmony is reflected in food. Chinese dishes balance spicy, sweet, salty, and sour tastes. Second, the symbolic meaning of ingredients. Fish represents abundance, noodles signify longevity, dumplings symbolize wealth, and tongyuan, sweet rice balls, symbolize family unity. Colors and shapes also carry meanings. Red symbolizes happiness and luck, while round shapes represent completeness and unity. There are 8 notable culinary traditions representing the provinces of Shandong: Sichuan, Guangdong, Hunan, Jiangsu, Zhejiang, Anhui, and Fujian. Shandong cuisine is renowned for its rich seafood offerings and features light, savory flavors, with a particular emphasis on clear soup dishes. Sichuan cuisine is characterized by its spicy flavors, accompanied by a numbing sensation from Sichuan peppercorns. Guangdong cuisine features fresh ingredients, a mild and delicate taste, and is famous for its dim sum. Hunan cuisine is characterized by intensely spicy and sour flavors, as well as bold aromas. Jiangsu cuisine features a sweet and savory balance, artistic presentation, and soft texture. Zhejiang cuisine is characterized by fresh and mellow flavors, featuring a rich variety of seafood and vegetable dishes. Anhui cuisine uses wild herbs and mountain vegetables, often stewed for long periods. Fujian cuisine features clear broths, seafood-based dishes, sweet flavors, and delicate textures. Among China's representative traditional dishes, the first is Peking duck, originating in the imperial court, with crispy skin and tender meat. Second, dim sum, small dishes from Guangdong, served with tea. Third, hot pot cooking ingredients in broth at the table, a symbol of sharing. Fourth, mooncakes eaten during the Mid-Autumn Festival, symbolizing family reunion. In China, it's good to know the following dining etiquette. First, seating arrangements. The honored guest sits facing the entrance and waits to be seated until invited. Second, starting the meal. Begin only after the host picks up their chopsticks. The host proposes the first toast, and guests should respond. Third, chopstick manners. Do not stick chopsticks upright in rice. Point them at people, or pass food directly from one chopstick to another. Fourth, sharing food. Please use the communal chopsticks provided to serve yourself. Fifth, accepting offers. Politely decline once or twice before accepting it shows modesty. Understanding China is not just about learning etiquette, but about understanding their values and ways of building relationships. If you build connections slowly and sincerely, you can form lifelong friendships with Chinese people. If you found this video helpful, please click like and subscribe.